of setup, but we can't be perfect every night. So hey, at least I got the video uploaded on time, even if it is kind of an underwhelming video. Okay. Thankfully these are just right here. All right. 1 second. This right here really is the calm before the storm. There we go. All right. Oh, once again, I don't even know if I'm going to have an audience for this one or not. Oh, speak of the devil. Daffy's ass, yep. Alright, 1 second here. Wood. Alright. Let me get my page ready. Admit it. Okay, oh. Do you just open your... Do... You know you would. Mother texting. Hang on 1 sec. Sorry about that. My mom just gave me a stroke. Okay, anyway, what the hell did I miss? Alright. Daffy's ass would. Admit it. You know you would. Yes. Hello, my wonderful YouTube friends. Fist bump. Why did they give him cake? I don't know. Okay, anyway. Absolutely no idea if Spider will be here or not. No idea. He's been hit or miss. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Welcome to Wonder After Dark. So before I begin reading... Oh, speak of the devil, we have 3 up there now. Unless YouTube's just fucking with me, because YouTube loves to fuck with me. But anyway, before I begin reading about the movie, I just want to add a bit of context, because this is actually one of those movies that requires a bit more context than I normally like to give. You see, not every movie ever made makes it to release. Sometimes they just get shelved. Now, a movie can be shelved for a lot of reasons. Either because the studio doesn't have any faith in it, or any confidence in it, or it maybe took a bit too long in the oven and just went stale. Maybe it's due to controversy, because that does happen. A movie is shelved due to controversy. Either way, a movie can be shelved for any number of reasons. Sometimes, actually a lot of the times, these shelved movies do not make it to release. In fact, most of the time, they're locked away in a vault, never to be seen or heard from again. This, however, is a very rare case of a movie that was planned to release, then shelved, and then ultimately saved by a very small independent distributor. And I do mean very small for reasons you will find out later. But first, a quick funny. Also, Coyote. Nope, that one has not seen any kind of release yet. Not what we're talking about. Has not seen any kind of release. As of yet. Alright, anyway. Oh, Wonder After Dark. Germa's Dollhouse. What the fuck does that even... No, before I continue. What the fuck do you even mean Germa's Dollhouse edition? Like, I know Germa, but what reference am I missing there? Because it feels like... I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyway, but basically it's a real life version of The Sims that the chat controls him as if he was a... Yep. That sounds like quite the thingamajig. Anyway, what I was saying. But anyway, this is a rare case of a movie that was shelved only on Germa, huh? Yep, only on Germa. Anyway, this is a case of Germa, Jesse's Dollhouse. Y'all bitches really want to watch me masturbate while crying? No! Anyway. But yeah, this is a rare case of a movie that was shelved and almost didn't release, but through some fucking miracle, did release. Masturbate and cry, Jesse. Okay. This is YouTube. Anyway, with that being said, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, is a 2024. No, I did not misread the year. Let me funny. Yep. No, I did not misread the year. Let me finish. American animated science fiction comedy film, produced by Warner Bros. Animation, and distributed not The Day the Earth Blew Up, boom, yep, Distributed not by Warner Bros. Trip is dead. Yeet, shut up. But instead by Ketchup Entertainment. Anyway. Directed by Pete Brownguard in his feature directorial debut, it is the first fully animated and theatrically released Looney Tunes film in the franchise based on entirely original material. Ketchup! Patchy puts everything back. Anyway. So, yeah, although there have been theatrical Looney Tunes films before this one, as we know, this is the first one in theaters, not counting short films, not counting straight to video. This is the first theatrical feature-length Looney Tunes thing to be fully animated, to not feature any celebrity voice actors, and to not feature any live action, and to be based on entirely original material. In that order. Anyway, the film is a spin... We need to cover the compilation movie someday. Anyway, the film is a spin-off of the Looney Tunes cartoons series developed by Brownguard and features the voices of Eric Blaza as both Daffy and Porky, Candy Milo, and Peter McNichol. Very Irish sounding. Anyway, the film follows Daffy Duck and Porky Pig, again, both voiced by Eric Blaza, as they try to save Earth from an alien scheme. If you didn't know they were both voiced by Eric Blaza, now you know. Anyway, the film, as I said, was produced by Warner Bros. Animation and is distributed in the US by Ketchup Entertainment. We'll hear more about them in a minute. Anyway, the film premiered at NSC on June 11th. Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie, Daffy Duck's Quackbusters, Daffy Duck's Fantastic Island, Looney, Bugs Bunny movie, Bugs third movie, 101 Rabbit Tales, etc. Someday, anyway, back to this day. The film premiered at NSC on June 11th, 2024. Then it got a limited release in Los Angeles, childhood, yep. Then it got a limited release in Los Angeles on December 13th, 2024. And finally, it got a wide release in the US on March 14th, 2025. Bear with me, continue. Okay, anyway. What I was saying. Anyway. The film had a budget of just $15 million. Very small budget in these modern times. And is so far, made $5.6 million. Now, before you hear that and think, that sounds like a box office bomb, just remember it only came out this past Friday. And it's released in a few different territories, but it still hasn't gotten like a huge release. Anyway, in 2019, while working on Looney Tunes cartoons, Brownguard was asked if he had any ideas for a new Looney Tunes feature film. Brownguard eventually settled on the premise of a sci-fi B-movie from the 1950s, starring Daffy and Porky. He took inspiration from features of the era and shorts starring the cartoon duo. Warner Bros. Animation, along with several other vendors, provided animation for the film, of which its character designs were modeled after the style of animator Bob Klimpet. I think that's how you say that. Joshua Mosier, who previously worked on Looney Tunes cartoons, composed the film's score. Alright, so that's the super basic surface level stuff done. Now let's get to the real meat and potatoes, because this is actually where it gets quite interesting. So, The film was announced in 2021 and was originally set to be released simultaneously on HBO Max and on Cartoon Network, specifically their Acme Night program block. So yeah, it was originally supposed to be a simultaneous streaming and cable release. The film, however, instead premiered at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival on June 11th, 2024. And now, here's why I bring this up. Alright? Because I actually left out a chapter. You see, as I said, it was supposed to be released on HBO Max and Cartoon Network simultaneously. But then a bump in the road happened. In August 2022, it was reported that due to a restructuring at Warner Bros. Discovery, the film would no longer be released on HBO Max or Cartoon Network, and that it would instead be shopped around to other streaming services. So yeah, for a while the film was basically in limbo, and for even longer it looked like it was never going to release at Discord. Oh hey Spider. Didn't think you'd actually show up tonight, but working on a side project. Ooh. Very simple, very simple. Nice, nice, nice. Normally, I would get a little mad about you interrupting, but you know what? I'll take it. I like seeing your projects. Back on topic. Due to a restructuring at Warner Bros. Discovery, the film would not be released on either HBO Max or Cartoon Network, and that it would instead be shopped around to other services. So it was basically in limbo. Like the rest of Warner Bros. At the time. Haha. And for a little while, it looked like the film would never release. In June of 2023, the film was retitled Looney Tunes Bubble Brains, although they later changed the title again to its original title, Thank Christ. Anyway, in October 2023, it was announced that the film would instead be released in theaters in 2024, again with the title reverting back to the original. I just burped. Anyway. What I was saying. GFM Animation launched sales and presented first look footage at the American Film Market, which ran from October 31st to November 5th of 2023. Yo, is that Gabe? No, that's Donald. Anyway, if you missed anything that I just... Come on, not every dude with a beard... Okay, anyway. Hi, this is Gabe. Shut up. Anyway. Oh, I don't even know what you're referencing. Anyway. I don't know what you're referencing. Anyway. The film's world premiere took place at the Annecy By the way, if you missed anything I said, I'm not repeating it. Anyway. The film... I'll send you. Okay, now anyway, if you missed anything I said, I'm not repeating. All you need to know is that Warner Bros. Basically shelved this movie and then another studio picked it up. Anyway, the film's world premiere took place at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival celebration on June 11th, 2024. It was first released theatrically in Germany and Switzerland on August 1st, 2024, by Warner Bros. And Perschans Film. I think that's how you say that. Anyway, that same month, it was announced that Ketchup Entertainment had acquired the North American distribution rights. Specifically North American. Obviously, in other countries, it was put out Discord show on camera. It's 5 seconds, okay? I don't know why I bother talking anymore, but okay.
Long day.
Okay, nice ad, YouTube. No further interruptions after this, please. Now back on topic.
Wait, is that Gabe?
Come on, not every dude with a beard.
Hi, this is Gabe.
No further comment for that. Just none. There's nothing I can add to that. Now back on topic. Anyway. But Ketchup Entertainment that same month announced that they had picked up the North American distribution rights. Anyway. Yo, is that Jesse? Anyway. The film was screened at the Animation is Film Festival. Come on, not every dude with long hair. Hey, this is Jesse. Oh! Anyway. Hey, this is Jesse. Okay, anyway. The film was screened at the Animation is Film Festival in Los Angeles on October 19th, 2024. 2 days prior to the Los Angeles... LMFAO, yep. Anyway. 2 days prior to the Los Angeles screening, Ketchup scheduled the film's wide theatrical release in the U.S. for February 28th, 2025. And then on February 5th, 2025, it was revealed that the film's release date was pushed back. Okay, I believe you. Anyway. Okay, I believe you. Anyway. And then on February 5th, 2025, it was announced that the film's release date was pushed back to March 14th in order for it to be eligible for an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature for the 2024 awards. The film was released in Los Angeles for 7 days, starting... I want to get an abortion for Musk's son. Ooh, same. Anyway. The film was released in Los Angeles for 7 days, starting on December 13th, 2024. And, of course, finally, the film was released wide in the U.S. on March 14th, 2025. You now have an abortion for Musk's son. You now have an abortion. Anyway. But wait, there's more. What about that motherfucking reception? Well, on Rotten Tomatoes, 86% of 80 critics' reviews are positive, with an average rating of 7.2 out of 10. Metacritic, which... You mean, but wait, there's more. Yep, anyway. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 69 dudes out of 100, based on 15 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade. Scary Movie redo. Stay tuned. Nigga, that was a quote from Bill and Ted. What I just said, 69 dudes, that's from Bill and Ted, not Scary Movie. Unless you were just saying that for the hell of it. With you, I never know. I said, but, okay, never mind, I'm stupid. Yes, I've seen from Scary Movie. Well, yes, now that you say it, I remember now. Problem is, I'm a dummy. This is my tiny little brain that I have because I'm a little stupid head. Anyway. Audiences polled by CinemaScore... Esquire Maxon. Okay. Anyway. Audiences polled by CinemaScore, that's a lot of hair, gave the film an average grade of B+ on an A+ to F scale, while those surveyed by Posttrax gave it an 89% overall positive score, with 72 saying they would definitely recommend it. Peter de Bruges of Variety praised the film for its comedy and emotional core, and felt that the entire project was crafted with love and a genuine respect for the Looney Tunes franchise. Raphael Motomayor, doesn't even sound like a real person, but anyway, of IGN, awarded the film a 9 out of 10 star rating. He praised its comedy, emotional core, animation, and Boisa's voice performances, and referred to it as one of the funniest movies of the year. This Thursday, we talk about a game made out of Lego with a splash of the Aslume. I assume one of the Lego Batmans based on that. I hope you mean Lego Batman 2, because I don't have Lego Batman 1 or 3. Plus, I mean, we already... Lego Batman 2, sure. Okay, good to know. I wasn't trying to pressure you out of chronological order. It's just genuinely I don't have I don't have Lego I was going to say 1, but okay. Maybe I'll get a copy of Lego Batman 1 or let me try that again. Maybe I'll find a copy of Lego Batman 1 in time. Maybe. It's still a few days away. Or 2 days away, I should say. It's 2 days. That might not sound like a long time, but a lot can happen in 2 days. If not, then Lego Batman 2. I still have 2 days to figure it out. Anyway. Alright. And this Friday, we return to the Leprechaun, but in space. Yep, anyway. What I was saying. Alright. Even though Lego Batman is on PS2 as well, just so you know, and DS. I did know that, but thank you for... And PSP, yep. Anyway. You know, the Lego games on DS and PSP are low-key impressive, but anyway. Ketchup Entertainment also will... And PS3. Bill and Ted's stepmom was the original MILF. Agree. Anyway. Ketchup Entertainment will release the film on DVD and Blu-ray on May 27th, 2025. Yes, they have already announced the physical release. And that pretty much covers it. What are you doing, stepmom? Okay, and that pretty much covers it. So you know what that means. Shit. Oh yeah, you know what that means. So, I guess I should provide a little bit of background about myself before I begin. Yes, I watched Looney Tunes when I was a kid, but I was never huge into the franchise. I was always more of a Nickelodeon kid. I mean, I watched all the big kids channels, you know, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, but Nickelodeon was always my go-to. Slowly sit in a chair like Captain America and be like, so you got fucked in the ass. Anyway. What I was saying. Yes, I watched all the big 3 channels when I was a kid. You know, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. But I'm gonna be honest. Go ahead. You did interrupt, but go ahead. Nope. Hot take, Disney Channel shows are mid. You've said that before, but I honestly cannot really argue. I mean, I tried getting into them, but I can't. Again, I can't argue. Like, believe me, I tried. Okay, I believe you. Anyway. Like, I just can't argue. Like, I just can't. I mean, I like some of the Disney Channel shows, but I find a good chunk of them forgettable. Anyway, what I was saying. In fact, on the previous incarnation of this show, which does not exist anymore, Nickelodeon sitcoms better. Agree. Anyway, on the previous incarnation of this show, which does not exist anymore, I reviewed Hannah Montana the movie. God damn, I had absolutely nothing to say about it. It was just that generic and dull and boring. Well made, I will admit. Like, it was a competent movie. Wasn't even bad, it was just dull. Like, there was nothing to it. Say what you will about the foot fetishizer, but he knew how to write It's always the creepy ones that do. Which, considering I'm a complete fucking nutcase, you should be very concerned. Okay, anyway, back on topic. But, anyway, also Hannah Montana the movie, because you brought it up, stay tuned. Yep, unfortunately. Anyway, okay, but anyway, I watched Looney Tunes when I was a kid, but I was never huge into the franchise. It was really like if there was nothing else on. the only Looney Tunes thing I really recalled liking as a kid was Space Jam, and even then it wasn't a favorite of mine. Anyway, but yeah. So you might be saying to yourself now, okay, knowing that you weren't huge into Looney Tunes, why did you want to go see a Looney Tunes movie? Well, I actually... Pizza Town... Shut up! Anyway. Knowing that I wasn't huge into Looney Tunes as a kid, you're probably thinking, okay, then why did you want to go see a Looney Tunes movie? Well, it's actually pretty justifiable. You see, I had heard great things about this movie when it released internationally. It was getting great reviews. So I was like, oh. Plus, and this is kind of the other big thing, it is not only the first theatrical Looney Tunes film, not counting short films, feature length, to not feature any live action sections or characters, but it is also a modern day... I heard great things about Wonder After Dark, but then I watched it. You're a bitch. Anyway. But it is also a modern 2D hand-drawn animated feature film. Tell me this, when is the last time you saw a modern day traditionally animated film come out in theaters? I bet you can't tell me. In theaters, specifically. Traditionally animated, not CGI. Tricked by the rest of the world once again. Yep, anyway, but for real. Anyway, but yeah, that was kind of the other one. Like, oh, maybe this is great. And spoiler alert, it was great. Princess and the Frog, but I never seen that film. Yeah, Princess and the Frog was kind of the last major one. I mean, I'm sure there have been others in between. Actually, if you want to count Studio Ghibli and other anime films, I guess you could count those, but you know, they're not Western films. They're not American made. Not to say that they don't count, but that and their super limited releases. Anime films are debatable. Exactly. Like, yes, they are traditionally animated. Only America... There's the racism. But yeah. Nothing else exists, okay, no. And lived on Nick. Fuck. Anyway, niggers. Anyway. But, yeah. Hee. But anyway. But yeah, that was like, okay, maybe this will be worth seeing. And sure enough, it was. And this means I hate myself because I'm Canadian. Haha! Self-deprecate? Bollywood animation map. I don't know shit about Bollywood. That's not me saying I don't care about Bollywood. I just know nothing. Also, Bollywood, Indian. Opiup, is that you? Anyway. The ending to Aladdin 2019 is Bollywood dancing. I mean, yeah, I know that, but like, I haven't seen like what you would class as a Bollywood movie. Like, but yeah, that does count. I do know that, but like, in terms... Moving on from me being so damn clueless. Anyway, but regardless, what do I think of this movie? What do I think of the Spy Kids redo again? Stay tuned. No. Anyway, I love Spy Kids, but no. Anyway, what I was talking. Mia Khalifa is my favorite Bollywood actress. From Dusk Till Dawn reduced it. Stop. Anyway, I don't know her. Anyway, what I was saying. But what did I think of The Day the Earth Blew Up? Well, it's a great movie. Like, genuinely. Stay tuned for Superman 64. Searcher, buddy. I'm in the middle of something. I just farted. I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm just You know how I am. I do not like to be interrupted when I'm in the middle of a thought. Anyway, but regardless, it's a great movie. If you're a fan of Looney Tunes, highly recommend. She pretty. Yeah, anyway. If you're a fan of Looney Tunes, highly recommend. Like, you will not be disappointed. It's like S tier, chef's kiss. Hell, even if you're not a fan of Looney Tunes or only vaguely familiar, then this film might still be up your alley, just if you're into that kind of humor. Anyway. I really can't think of... Oh, yeah. Positives, negatives. Do I have any? What? Oh. I just searched her, and unfortunately, the first result... Or fortunately, if you're James, the first result is from the hub. Funny. Anyway. But what I was saying. But... That, Mia. Yeah, anyway. Anyway. But... Yeah, if you're a fan of Looney Tunes, I highly recommend. Even if you're not really a fan of Looney Tunes, I still recommend it. Do I have any Jenny Wakeman according to James? Yep. Anyway, do I have any recommendation or let me try that again. Do I have any positives and negatives? I mean, negatives, it ends. Positives. Okay, positives, of course. Maria's feet. Why? That was dumb. I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying. Okay, but dust on here. But anyway, Sonic 3 sucked. Shut. Anyway, but the film is very... I guess this is kind of my big positive. It's a very funny movie. Like, yeet. Could you please just give this episode a fucking chance? Anyway, it's a very positive... Jenny Wakeman married buddy kicking man. I don't know shit about Teenage Robot. So anyway, but... Sorry, James. She already married. Yep. Anyway. But what the hell I was... God fucking damn it. Anyway, what I was trying to say... There we go. Alright. What I was trying to say. I guess my big positive with The Day the Earth Blew Up, it's a very funny movie. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously to the point where it comes off as like an edgy parody. But I'd say it takes itself just seriously enough to where the emotional moments can hit hard. Stay tuned. My Life is a Teenage Wonder After Dark. Hey, you've caught on to the title puns. Anyway, but... But what I was saying. But... I almost forgot what I was going to say, but it's a very funny movie. Like, basically all the jokes in this movie basically land immediately. Like, they land so hard. And I mean that as a huge compliment. Like, there's not a dull moment in this movie. And on top of that, you wouldn't think a movie called The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, would be as emotional as it is. But it is. Like, I didn't expect to really feel for Daffy and Porky of all characters, but you do. And you really get the vibe that they really do care for each other, and that they really do love each other. And, like, they really flesh out their friendship perfectly. Probably more than like every other Looney Tunes movie has, as my, honestly. Like, I just feel like they're very, perfectly fleshed out here. Just catching my breath. Just catching my breath. Oh, I will say as well. Oh, long live the new flesh. Okay, anyway. But anyway, what I was saying. But it's a very funny movie. And another thing, another big positive, the animation. The animation is very vibrant, very off the wall, very silly. But it's also very detailed and very rich, very alive. They could have easily made the and very expressive. How could I forget? They easily could have made this, a generic CGI thing like they probably wanted to. But instead, they actually went the extra mile and made what I'd consider the perfect modernization of the Looney Tunes art style. It looks like the classic cartoons, but it's all cleaned up and looking very new and very bright. What else can I add? What else? Oh, another positive, or actually, well, I'll count this as a positive, though it is. Okay, I'll count this as a positive, though it is something that kind of surprised me. Other Looney Tunes characters, such as, Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote, etc., do not appear in this movie. Not even referenced, or mentioned, or even seen. Which I'm not upset by, not at all. But I'm honestly a tiny bit surprised. Only a tiny bit because it feels like every Looney Tunes media in the last decade has to feature all the characters. So to see them really keep the focus on Daffy and Porky, it's actually a little tiny bit surprising. But I mean that in a good way. It's the good kind of surprise. I really can't think of the last time that a Looney Tunes anything has deviated from that same cast of characters and only focused on, like, this few. I'm sure it's happened, but I can't think of it. Damn it. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry if my commentary is like whatever. Tonight, I'm just tired. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay, this is admittedly kind of a minor spoiler. I say minor because this character is introduced early on, like opening minutes of the movie, so it's not like a huge spoiler, but Farmer Jim is introduced, who is basically supposed to be Daffy and Porky's, like, father figure, I guess. And every scene with this character, I swear, is the funniest thing. Because, like, they could have just animated him properly. No, they had to take, like, just still static images and just paste the lips over top. Like fucking Painting the Pirate from the SpongeBob intro. It's so stupid, but so good. That's something that I always find funny no matter what. Just no matter what. Whenever they do that, when they just like take a still image and just put the lips over top, it's such a simple form of comedy, but it's such a great form of comedy. Oh, anyway, okay. Oh yeah, another positive that I didn't really expect to like with the film, Petunia Pig. Now, I don't know if Petunia Pig is a character that's appeared in any other Looney Tunes media prior, or if she was made for this movie. My knowledge is quite minimal, if you couldn't tell, but regardless, I didn't expect to like this character as much as I do, but I do. Like, I expected her to just be like a generic female, not comic relief, but just generic character to balance out the roster, essentially. But no, she was actually a very important character to the plot, important character on the adventure. She just fit in perfectly. Like, it didn't feel like they just wrote her in for the sake of writing in a third character. It was very well done. So yeah. That's Porky's women. Yep. Yep. Anyway, trying to, again, regaining my thoughts. Oh, what will and yep. Okay, anyway, what I was gonna say. Oh, I guess one thing I will add about this movie as well. Okay, another thing that I didn't really expect, honestly, is that it does kind of set up a sequel. Now, whether or not that sequel will happen, I mean, it doesn't like directly tease a sequel, but they very much leave the door open for one. Anyway, whether or not that sequel will happen, no idea. None. I mean, it might not. Really just depends. Regardless, if it does happen, cool. Though that does bring me to my next, and actually the last thing that I have to say about this movie for now. You'll have to forgive me if my thoughts on the movie have been basically nothing. I'm trying to keep my thoughts spoiler free, because remember, it only came out this past weekend. But anyway, what I was saying. I guess to conclude where I was going with this, sorry, just looking something up here. To conclude where I was going with this, Ketchup Entertainment, who distributed the film, alright. Yes, I know I just went into like Joe Biden, but anyway. Ketchup Entertainment, who distributed this film, were initially planning to pull it from theaters this weekend due to low performance. However, they would later update their claim, saying that if word of mouth is good, then they'll extend its run. So even though this show only gets, on average, 2 to 3 viewers, if anybody out there sees this in the future, provided it hasn't been pulled from theaters by then, please go see this movie. Even if you don't really take a liking to it, spread the word. Recommend it. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway. But spread the word. If they'll keep it in theaters because of good word of mouth, spread the word. You know, let the people know, like, hey, there's a great... I'm back, yep. I'm not repeating myself, but basically, yeah. They originally... I play Pokemon Go every day, yep. But yeah, they basically said, you know, they were originally going to pull it from theaters this weekend due to low performance. But if the box office does well enough, I rate it 10 out of 10 because it's Looney Tunes. I'll get to my rating, and I was almost at the rating. But first I want to talk about the company. Anyway. But they said, you know, if it does well, meaning, you know, if word of mouth is good and such, and if box office is good, then they'll keep it playing. Also, Ketchup Entertainment, who distributed the movie, is such a funny company because the number of employees they have is only 7. Only 7. Please tell me more, gas. Anyway, yeah, 7 people work at that company. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think that's amusing. I just think that's funny. I just think that's funny. Not like ha-ha hysterical funny, but just funny. It's amusing. Alright, but anyway. So what... On Saturday, we travel back in time to the mid-2000s when Dateline had a very popular Oh, God. Anyway. Take a seat. Yep. Alright. Anyway, what I was saying. Alright, but what is my rating for The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie? Well, first, I should probably ask the question... Coward, yep. Well, first, I should probably ask the question. What is the best Looney Tunes movie? Or, what is the best theatrically released Looney Tunes movie? You know, out of the ones we've had. Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action, Space Jam A New Legacy, and this one. Back in Action. The answer might surprise you. The answer might surprise you. Okay. Space Jam will always be a classic. And yeah, it's not supposed to be high art, but I will admit, I kind of come in and out of it. Like, sometimes I really like it, sometimes I'm kind of indifferent. Looney Tunes Back in Action, I'll always like that one. In fact, I'll always love it. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's fun. It's funny, even. Space Jam A New Legacy, bad. That's all you need to know. Just bad. Bad, bad, and bad. Looney Tunes Back in Action is a solid 10. And that brings us to this one. If we're talking... but we'll find out about A New Legacy another time. Yep, anyway. What I was saying. If we're talking which of these movies I think captures the essence of Looney Tunes the best, and which I think just had, like, the best emotional stakes, the best plot, etc., I'm giving it to this one. No disrespect to Space Jam. No disrespect to Back in Action. All the disrespect to New Legacy. I mean, obviously this movie does because it's pure Looney Tunes. So obviously it does it best by default. Does that mean that the other ones suck though? No, of course not. Those other films are still great too. So for that it gets a 10. Correct. It's a solid 10 out of 10. Do I recommend it? Space Jam is also a 10. Yeah. Really, all three of the, well, 3 out of the 4 are 10s, which is very impressive. But I'd say they're all 10s for different reasons. They're for different reasons. Space Jam is a 10 because it's just stupid. But not the bad kind of stupid. It's stupid fun. I'm gonna be real, if I seen a New Legacy, I might be hesitant to give it a low rate. Yeah. Anyway, that makes sense. Anyway, Space Jam is a 10 because it's just stupid. But not the bad kind of stupid. No, it's stupid fun. I'd probably give it a 7 or 8, don't kill me. I won't. Anyway. But, yeah. Space Jam is a 10 because it's just stupid. But not stupid bad, just stupid fun. It's a turn off your brain kind of movie. Back in Action gets a 10 because it blends Looney Tunes and live action really well. Space Jam isn't stupid. It's dumb. Okay, well, I can't argue there. There's a difference. I mean, yeah, there is a difference. Anyway. Okay, well, let me rephrase. It's dumb, but not the bad kind of dumb. Just dumb fun. Anyway, but what I was saying. But Back in Action is a 10 because it perfectly blends Looney Tunes with live action. The good kind of dumb that's mostly good. Correct. Anyway, Back in Action is a 10 because it perfectly blends live action with Looney Tunes in a very Roger Rabbit-y way. Maybe not as good as Roger Rabbit, but definitely in a Roger Rabbit-y way that works really well. And on top of that, you just have a great cast of characters. From Dusk Till Dawn mentioned, hoof job, yeah, anyway. And then this movie is a 10 because it's just pure Looney Tunes. Like, and not just because it's pure Looney Tunes, but because also it's just a very well-crafted experience. Jesse has no feet. Cool World was awesome too. Oh, hey Tyler, didn't expect you to show up. I don't mean that in a bad way, just didn't expect you to show up. Also, I guess I'll have to agree, but anyway. Tyler, my boy. Yeah, anyway. F. Greg. Anyway, but yeah. Alright. Time for the funny image. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. Wait, you forgot the one I sent you. Wait, you sent me? No, I did forget. Did you send? Oh yeah, I did forget. Oopsie daisy, so let me go back to that. Fuck. Okay, so I guess you're getting 2 for the price of 1 this morning. Yeah, I remember now. I'm going back. Sorry, oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, here's the, funny, damn it. Why can't I click on that? Okay, there we go. Funny image number 2, because I forgot. Or I guess funny GIF, rather. Yep. That's, man. LMFAO, yep. Two is better than 1, correct. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna give The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, a 10 out of 10. Would loon again. Alright, what does it say? That's Gabe Newell. Yeah, I know who that is. But yeah. So. Alright. Anyway, time to read the new Sonic magazine picks. Anyway, Wonder After Dark, yep. 1 second. Alright, let's look at some fucking photos. We interrupt the fucking. Who is your favorite Looney Tunes character? Honestly, it might. After today, it'll. I never really had like a definitive favorite, but honestly, after today, it might have to be. Okay, there we go. Alright. After today, it might have to be fucking Daffy. Pepe Le Pew, he's a ladies' man. Speedy Gonzalez, or Sleep. Fuck, I can't read. Yeah, I like Sleepy Gon. I didn't even notice that typo. Oops. Okay, anyway. Rouge the Bat. Sleepy is Speedy's cut. Oh, I did not know that. Anyway. Rouge the Bat. We like Rouge the Bat, probably because she's got tits and looks really dirty, which is what we like in bats. We're afraid. The first openly goth Sonic character. Rouge is a kinky archaeologist who wants the troublesome Chaos Emeralds for herself, probably to put in her genital piercings, the minks. No comment for that. The only one I know is Slowpoke. We think okay, Big the Cat. We think Amy and Cream just got him in their team to carry their bags and make them look thin. He's just a stupid cat who they say likes fishing. I'm reading that one right now. Who they say likes fishing, but he doesn't really because he's just made up. Unlike all the other Sonic characters who are real, no one likes you, Big. Go home and leave us in peace. Okay. Vector the Crocodile is rubbish too. Oh, wait, never mind. There's more on top. Okay. We love Sonic games, but even we won't be bothering with Team Chaotix much in such a burial of Big. Yeah, really. Anyway, we won't be bothering much with Team Chaotix in Sonic Heroes. Chaotix was rubbish. The characters in it were rubbish. It even appeared on Sega's most rubbish and poorly supported console, the 32X Mega Drive upgrade, a right disaster all around. What's so wrong with Team K? I don't know. Anyway, Vector the Crocodile is rubbish too. Look at how stupid he looks. Vector's stupid name and nothing called a Vector ever went on to be a success. See how he's got attitude? He looks like a character created as a cheap Sonic copy. Bad Vector, bad. And those headphones on a crocodile? That sounds like a Scott the Woz quote. SBO the Chameleon isn't completely rubbish. He's just mostly rubbish. His USP was the way his color pulsated as you played. About the best special effect the awful Mega Drive 32X could muster up. At least he looks rather nice on Xbox, which admittedly isn't much consolation. What does it say? I mean, this is the same people who said Amy and Sonic probably had sex, so should I be surprised? No. Anyway. Oh, I'm scared to see what they say for Charmy Bee. Alright. Charmy Bee could have been a star Sonic character, were it not for the poor thing being hampered by making its only appearance in Chaotix. It flies, firing off in a line each time you press the jump button. Could be extremely cool in Heroes. A star of the future? A boy or a girl? We just don't know. Okay, they actually let Charmy off easy there. It makes it clear he's a boy. Well, yeah, they do. But still, they let Charmy off easy there. I'm heading to bed. You are a cutie, Jesse. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good night, too, sir. You have a good night, too. Cheers, yep. Cheers. Oh, look, it's John Legend. John come, yep. John come. John Cena, more like John Seaman. Yep. John Seaman. John Seaman. I'm so juvenile. Also, come on. Care to explain the cutie? I actually really don't know. Like, I'm being truthful when I say that. I rock eyebrow. No, I am telling the truth, okay? That Tyler has shown up on a few previous streams. I do not know him. Okay, I believe you. Good. I don't know where cutie came from, other than, I guess, me just being good at rizzing people up by accident. I never even spoke, like, attractive to him. Okay, I don't... You're not funny. I can tell... Okay, stop. But serious answer. I do not know that individual, other than this show. I have never spoken attractively or anything. I don't know where that came from. Okay, I aptly sauce you. Shut. Jesse is attracted to men. Yep. Men funny. Cute voice. Apple sauce. Yep. Oh, what does it say? F, I farted. Haha. Favorite Germa moment? The one that's normal. Because it's basically none of them. Like, seriously, I don't think there's a single clip of Germa, his very existence. Yeah, that was... I don't even know if there's a single clip of Germa where he's not saying something weird, doing something weird, or just looking weird. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. Yep. That's Germa. Yeah, I know now. I know that now. I'm just trying to think of something else to talk about. I got like one more thing in me before I want to wrap this up, but I don't know like what to say. Oh, actually just opened that tab and it just reminded me. So Scott the Woz did a video on Lego games, as we know. And I actually think he made an amazing point in that video. You are not supposed to play the Lego games back to back like he did. You're meant to just pick your favorite or favorites, plural, and play through those. And you know what's funny? As somebody who's played the Lego games over the years, I didn't think too hard about that over time, but when I got to that part of that video, it really clicked and it made sense. Like, yeah, you're right. You're very much right. I would never play Lego Lord of the Ring or Lego Hobbit. Yeah, there's always the skip of, or Lego Harry Potter. I would at least give, even though, like, okay, I would maybe give Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter a chance, but that doesn't mean for sure that I would like them or that I'd ever finish them. But like I would probably give them a chance. Not saying you should give them a chance, but I'm definitely saying at least I would. I might give Harry Potter a chance, maybe, but I'm not into the source. In my case, I've seen. Okay. In my case, I've seen Sorcerer's Stone because a while back Spider pestered me into watching it, and I'm pretty sure we reviewed it on this show. Actually, I'm almost positive we reviewed Sorcerer's Stone. I wasn't too into Indiana Jones back in the day, but the Lego games got me into it, yeah. Anyway, what I was saying. Anyway, but I've seen Sorcerer's Stone at least, so I'm at least a little familiar with Harry Potter. A little. Lego Lord of the Rings, I would probably give a chance for two reasons. One, Lego Dimensions, Gandalf. I've seen Half Blood Prince, yeah. Anyway, Lego Lord of the Rings, I would probably give a chance because Gandalf, Lego Dimensions. I'm familiar with the Gandalf gameplay style now, so I guess I've mastered it. And two, even though I'm not hugely familiar with Lord of the Rings, I just feel like I'm familiar with the Gandalf character actually just all the characters. Never mind Gandalf. I feel like I'm just familiar with Lord of the Rings at this point. And enough to say like I know something. Maybe not everything, but at least something. But then Lego Hobbit is just completely skippable. Especially because it came out 8 months before The Hobbit. John Harasser, yep. Especially because it came out 8 months before Hobbit 3. So why not just wait? Like, why go ahead and do a game for 2 of the movies when you could just wait? Lego Hobbit should have been made a year late. Agree. Like, seriously, they should have just waited. They should have just waited till the Hobbit trilogy was done and do Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens is a cool game, but also a why game. Yeah, literally. Literally. Like, is it the, like, okay, like, Lego Force Awakens is not a bad game at all, but why, but like, Okay. I guess what I'm trying to say, because I just fucked it up real bad. Anyway. Oh, it stretches out one movie with part of Return of the Jedi thrown at money. That's why they did it. They want money. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, but what I was saying, but Lego, okay, I think the reason why Lego Force Awakens feels kind of why is because literally one entire level of Force Awakens is going around the base, trying you open a door. Yep. Anyway, but I think another reason why the Lego Force Awakens game trying to open a door. Anyway, thank you for anyway, just let that sink. Oh, I did let that sink in. Anyway, but what I was saying, but just hold that thought for a minute. I've been holding a lot of thoughts for too many minutes. Talk about how lazy that. Oh yeah, that's beyond. Do I even need to talk about how lazy that is, or do I just need to say, "Oh, geez, I'm late for my butthole appointment"? Also, that level is long. Yep, sure, long dick. Anyway, but what I was but oh look, I haven't screamed tonight. Anyway, but Lego Force Awakens. I think another reason why it feels like a very hold thoughts, not farts. Yep, scream, Jesse. Ah, anyway. I think another reason why Lego. Oh look, it's Bill. It's Bill Burr. Anyway, I like Bill Burr, but what I was saying. I think another reason why Lego Force Awakens feels very skippable is because and feels very shallow. Lego Germa. Yep. Anyway, what I was saying. I think. Anyway, I think another reason why Lego Force Awakens feels very the Skywalker saga literally has a better Force Awakens game in it. Yep. Stay tuned. When, I don't know, but stay tuned. I'll get to it eventually. That's all I can say for now, just eventually. Anyway. But I think... Great game, by the way. Okay, I believe you. I loved it. Okay, anyway. Eventually. But anyway. I think another reason why Lego Force Awakens feels very shallow, exploring all the worlds is amazing. Yeah. Okay, can I just say real quick, not what I was going to say originally, but that did just remind me. There is one addition that I have seen. There's 23 open worlds to explore. Yeah, can I say this now? There is one addition in the Skywalker saga that I have seen that I think is cool, but very flawed. Do not get mad when I say this. Mumble mode. Like, okay, having the option to watch the cutscenes with the classic Lego game mumbling, that's really cool, that's really cute. But the problem with it... Yeah, exactly, the mumble mode is half-assed, yeah. In the Skywalker... The problem with it, for me, is the original Lego... Not just Lego Star Wars, but Lego game cut... Yeah, exactly, wasn't made with it in mind, yeah. The original Lego game cutscenes were made with the fact that the characters could not speak in mind. So they had to mime or gesture whatever was happening. And often it enhanced the comedy. But Skywalker Saga's mumble mode, all it does is just dubs over scenes that were made with dialogue in mind. So what you just said, it just talks like... Muriel! Stupid dog! Chewbacca Jesse. No, that... Wait. Copper. Copper. Okay, anyway. But anyway, I think another reason why the Lego Force Awakens game felt so shallow and so empty is because, okay, because the other Lego Star Wars games prior to Force Awakens all covered one large chunk of the franchise. Lego Star Wars 1 covered the prequel trilogy. All three movies. Lego Star Wars 2 covered the original trilogy. Again, 3 movies. The complete saga, of course, covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 movies. And Lego Star Wars 3 covered, well, not all of the Clone Wars, but covered Clone Wars, I think seasons 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Lego's Discord, repeat that, by the way, and show... Okay. Repeating what I just... I'll show it on camera, but repeating what I just said. Yeah, season 1 and 2 in the film. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah. But yeah. I think that's why Lego Force Awakens felt so shallow. Was because while the other Lego Star Wars games covered a large chunk of the franchise, Force Awakens narrowed it down to just one. And because of that, it kind of felt like a deviation. Anyway, let's watch Wonder After Dark with mumble mode turned on. And often it enhanced the comedy. Oh, wait. But Sky... 1 and 1/6. Well, yeah. 1 and 1/6 is what I meant. Anyway. Walker Saga's mumble mode, all it does is just dubs over scenes that were made with dialogue in mind. So what you just said, it just talks like... I'm so glad nobody has ever walked in on me doing these. I mean, I've had, like, the window open at least. I've had, like, play it. I just played it. No, I just played it. Play it all. I just played it all. Like, what are you missing? I'm not being stupid. I did just play the whole thing. Like, what did I, like, oh. Stupid dog! Okay, well, there's the part I missed. It does sound like Kurt. No, you didn't. You missed the part. No, that was way. Okay, yeah, thank you for bringing attention. I just missed the part. I just played the part that I missed. There we go. Also, yes, I'm aware that was supposed to sound like I'm aware that was supposed to sound like Lego Star Wars mumbling and instead ended up sounding like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think I just gave myself... You missed the part where that's my... And I missed the part where I wasn't having an aneurysm. Okay, But yeah, I'll cover Skywalker Saga eventually. Actually, if you really want me to go there, I'll cover all the Lego Star Wars games, even Force Awakens. Even though it's incredibly skippable, but still. Play the stabbing clip. Okay. I actually don't remember which stream that was from, but I did put it in a video recently, so I'll just rip the clip from the video instead. By James. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I don't remember which stream that clip was from, but I did put that clip in a video recently, so I'll just play that clip. Such a golden clip. LMFAO, yep. Send to me, okay. One second. That should be the new transition into the... Yes. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Actually do it. Stay tuned to see if I actually do it. Alright, 1 second. The way it transitions into the camera flash. Yeah, it's so good. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah. Alright, it's getting a little late. Yeah, it is 12:27 a.m. Yeah, alright. Alright, yeah, it's getting late. It's 12:20, well, now it's 12:28. So yeah, I think this would be a good place to wrap it up for tonight. Did you tell me to do something tomorrow, or no? Because I was about to say come back when, but... Yeah, actually, was there something you wanted me to do tomorrow, or am I just forgetting? I love it transitions into the static. Same. Okay, but yeah, was there something you wanted me to do tomorrow night? Because I was gonna say come back tomorrow when, but then my brain just... Also, you said you wanted... Oh yeah, I did forget. So I guess Disney Infinity tomorrow. Yeah, Disney Infinity tomorrow night. I have a lot to say about that one. And it's going to be the complete opposite of Lego Dimensions. You thought Dimensions was positive. Infinity is the polar opposite. Anyway, okay, well, even though you just answered the question, what did we learn tonight? We learned that Looney Tunes is good no matter what. That is correct. Probably the quickest you have ever answered that question without me asking. But yeah, that's what we learned. Looney Tunes is great no matter what. Oh, yeah. Also says Alan, pet-based pickup lines actually work and Wonder After Dark thinks Petunia's hot. Yeah. Also, Alan says Mickey Mouse is his childhood crush, but will I elaborate further? Nope. Because not only have I said enough, but I think you've just revealed way too much about... That's true, by the way. Oh, even better. Either way, I've said enough, and I think we've learned too much about Alan. Don't make fun of it or mention it. I won't. So pretend I didn't just say that. God damn it. That's the only thing I don't like about doing this show live. Because Mickey is hot. Yes. Anyway, face it. Okay, yeah. Anyway. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, I almost did the wrong thing there. Anyway, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Hi, this is Gabe. Good night, and great stream later, buddies. Yep. Oh. Hi, this is Gabe. Hi, this is Gabe. Hi, this... Okay.